You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. Well, as you can expect, we got some NFL owners that are pissed right now. And they're pissed at somebody that is employed by the league and the second in command of Roger Goodell. Troy Vincent has come out and made some of the most irresponsible remarks you will ever hear, and he made it to NFL owners today because he decided to go down the route of one ignorant-ass fool, Colin Kaepernick. What has he done? He has decided to also call the NFL Combine a slave auction, and as you can imagine, some NFL owners are livid right now. Most notably, Jerry Jones. Who could blame him? I mean, look, before we even get into this, let's just look at salaries. Russell Wilson, $49 million. Kyler Murray is stealing from people right now. $46 million. Deshaun Watson. 24 civil lawsuits for sexual misconduct. Watson, $46 million. Patrick Mahomes, $45 million. He's actually earning his money. I mean, Dak Prescott, $40 million? Stop it. I mean, and to compare this, Tyreek Hill, $30 million a year. Devontae Adams, $28. DeAndre Hopkins, $27.250 million, and it just goes on and on and on and for there. But Troy Vincent decided to call the NFL a bunch of slavers. God, that's irresponsible. If anybody with the NFL had any guts, Troy Vincent would not come back to work tomorrow or ever again. This is Outkick, Bobby Burack. Troy Vincent is the NFL Executive Vice President of Football Operations. He also says the NFL Scouting Combine isn't dissimilar to, quote, a slave auction. Vincent made the comparison on Wednesday during the league meetings, reports CBS Sports. Team owners took immediate offense to the hysterical remark. It appears billionaires would prefer someone not liking paying athletes millions of dollars for playing a game to putting black people in chains or whipping them or any of the other repugnant things that used to go on a long, long, long time ago. Quote, sources within the ownership meeting revealed details of what Vincent said among team owners that included a reference to a slave auction. The CBS piece explained. In the meeting, Vincent's comments drew immediate response from Atlanta Falcons owner Arthur Blank, who stood up and registered his offense. According to sources, Blank, who has a strong record on diversity and inclusion, a very strong one, over the last 2 decades in the NFL, took umbrage with the idea that he was either taking part in or helping prop up an event that could be considered, quote, racist. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones followed Blank on the microphone, calling it, quote, a privilege to play in the NFL. He's correct. Where else can one sexually prey on nearly 30 women, then sign a 5-year, $230 million contract? By the way, that contract is fully guaranteed. It is the worst contract in the history of sports. Yet, according to Troy Vincent, the NFL treats players like Deshaun Watson as if they were slaves. There's no way this asshole should have a job after tonight. I mean, he should be gone right now. Roger Goodell, if you got any guts, you would fire this guy immediately. Of course, the NFL isn't going to condemn Vincent for his remarks publicly, but the league should. His comment is reckless and purposely dishonest. It's a lie. And you're doing nothing but just fanning racial flames for no reason whatsoever. Just to get some woke points. By the way, the commissioner works for the owners. Maybe y'all should fire him to set the tone a little bit better so everybody understands exactly the differences between the National Football League and a bunch of slavers. God, it was one of the most irresponsible comments ever made when Colin Kaepernick made it, and it hasn't aged any better since Kaepernick brought it up. It's offensive to history. Here is a highly paid NFL official comparing players trying to pursue their dream as professional athletes to entering slave plantations. We've come to expect this level of idiocy from LeBron James, who called the NFL owners, quote, old white men with slave mentalities in 2018. At some point, somewhere, somebody with real power out there is going to start suing people for defamation of character. That is the only thing that's going to stop this nonsense, is starting to take millions of dollars away from somebody that feels it publicly. That's the only thing that's going to stop this crap. People have got to be held accountable. If they're going to make these kind of statements, accusing people of racism, wow. Same with failed backup quarterback Colin Kaepernick. Last year, Kaepernick compared playing in the NFL to brutal slavery in an NFL documentary, Colin in Black and White. By the way, Kaepernick was trying, supposedly, to get back in the very league he was calling racist and a bunch of slavers. A grifting SOB. Kaepernick made this comparison as he begged the league to bring him back. Exactly. Apparently, he missed his time playing backup slave to the white guy, Blaine Gabbert. But to hear Executive Vice President of Football Operations say that is alarming. Troy Vincent is supposed to lead the NFL, not spread unfound racial dramatics. A sane society would universally mock remarks like this. However, in a radicalized, uber-sensitive culture, expect the Washington Post to praise Vincent for his comments. The scouting combine turns players into victims. The NFL mirrors the darkest days of slavery, says Vinny, LeBron, and Kaepernick. This is crazy. Roger Goodell will not have the guts to remove Troy Vincent from his position, but he should immediately. It's one of the most offensive, repulsive remarks anybody could ever possibly say. And these players, I mean, they are paid millions upon millions of dollars. Many of them will earn generational wealth, meaning provided their family is responsible, the family, the immediate family, and the children that come off of it will never have to work again if they so choose, because of what these owners are paying these players, of which, 70% of the entire league is black. What a stupid-ass comment from Troy Vincent. I don't blame Arthur Blank. I don't blame Jerry Jones. I would be mad as hell. I'd be demanding his job. But they won't do it because they'll be scared of the mainstream media backlash. You'll have Troy Vincent on CNN with Don Lemon bawling his ever-loving eyes out. And I'm talking about Don Lemon. And then the media tour will ensue. We've seen this before. No guts from the league to hold this D-bag responsible for such offensive comments. And yeah, they're very offensive. My God. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. Thank you guys for watching. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.